Hello, good morning everybody. It is July 19th. Nice bright morning here in Toronto. Thanks for joining me, as always. It is a pleasure to draw with you this morning. Feel free to introduce yourself in chat. Don't be too shy. And as always, would love to see everybody post their artwork today up on the Discord server, so you can check that information out as well. If you want to know more about the streams, once again, the About page on Twitch and YouTube should give you a rough idea on when I'm scheduled to stream. I'd love more people to kind of join on a live stream, as I feel it's more of a social event, and you kind of interact with others, and maybe it adds a little level, a little bump to your drawing, or adds a little character to your drawing while you're doing it live with other people. Okay. Not much in the housekeeping notes. Like I said, hopefully I can start streaming some more illustrated work in the evenings, so that'll come around the corner soon, Monday to Fridays, later 10 p.m.-ish. And that's pretty much it for housekeeping notes. If you're new, just take a look at that timeline. That should give you a rough idea on what we're doing today. I'm gonna fix that little image so it's a little more relative and people understand that is for what we're doing today. Also for the portraits, I do need to adjust it. So there is that. Okay. I'm going to slow down today. I'm going to be a little more technical with the drawings. So I probably won't get a lot of them finished, but I think I just need to focus more really understanding the anatomy and the parts. That's something I kind of lack. So I'm going to work on that and really breaking the body down to its thirds. So that's kind of today, maybe the next couple of streams, I'm going to be a little more aware of that. Okay. Let's begin. Let's not waste any further time. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Let's begin. Okay, 2 minutes on the clock. I started. We're doing 5 2-minute poses, and then we're gonna slowly jump into some longer format poses here. Like I said, I'm gonna be a little more slow today. Really work on breaking the model down into parts. Not so much gesture today. More fundamentals, more elementals here. I think it's more like that. Yeah. Very slow today. It does feel clunky for me because I'm so used to grabbing the gesture, and then now today it's going to be more of a study. Already messed up the head. Okay. Working with some larger shapes today. My apologies if you've come here for some gesture drawing today. I'm really trying to slow down and do a little more learning. This is Definitely a fan favorite in the model department. Very different. So. Just throw off my templating because I'm using kind of some some anatomy templates, and this kind of throws it all off, doesn't it? Oh, sorry folks. Sorry about that. There we go. My apologies. Thanks, Drake. I was just looking at the screen when you said that. Hopefully you can see it now. There we go. Off to a rough start, but that's okay. It's only the second pose, luckily. You just missed. Oh boy. Lesson learned. Okay, there we go. Okay. We're on the fourth pose. Yeah, sorry about the first two. It's okay, we got lots of time. 2 hours ahead of us. 5 seconds left. Sorry, I'm a little off today. Okay. This is our last 2-minute pose. Let's do this. This is gonna be a little tricky. It's a little bit of an awkward pose, isn't it? Yeah, I would say so. Okay. A little slow progress today, but that's okay. Let's continue. There's something jarring about suddenly changing the way you approach a drawing. It feels like it's drawing all over again. Anyways, let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna try and get the head shape down before I do anything further than that. And I definitely know I'm a little way too large for the canvas here. Overlapping of anatomical parts, the hand over the head there. Still, little things like that still throw me off. I should stop the details right now. I'm just going down that rabbit hole. too big there. Yeah, I think that was my mistake. Keeping an eye on that little, keeping an eye on that little, not little, but a cane. There we go. Lots of opportunities here for long flowing lines. Lots of opportunity to really push your line work in the curve department. No doubt about that. I think I'm a little off with the proportion. Maybe not. So hard to get to kind of calculate the proportions from a template. You're using like Bridgman or Hampton. He's so different, right? So proportion wise. We're at 3.5 minutes, so you got a bit of time. Easy, but I think we have something. Is the leg too big? I think so. Maybe it's just a quite a few people. Hello, Pale Spider. Welcome, welcome. Yes, you finally caught me live. Here we go. And hello, Atharva. Am I pronouncing that right? Atharva? From India. And we have Jason from Maine. Welcome, welcome everybody. Thanks for joining me on the live stream. I hope you are drawing with me. I'm going a little slow today. I'm being a little more mindful of the anatomical pieces. I'm trying to really work on my proportion because I always feel I'm a little off in that department, and it is affecting a lot of things. My confidence for one, but you know, it's a step I have to take. I can't just keep drawing willy-nilly. Okay, that's our first 10 minutes of the day. Not bad. Okay, let's continue. Another 10-minute pose. If you're just joining, this is the second 10-minute pose. We're then going to do 3 20-minute poses, and then finally a 30-minute pose. So we got lots of time ahead of us. If you just joined, don't be too concerned. You did kind of miss the warm-up part, but I say just go right into it and start your warm-up as you need to. There's no judges here. We're all learning to draw. I am definitely not a professional. So the point of these streams is for me to selfishly draw my own, and hopefully it benefits some other people, but I would say this is very, very selfish endeavor of mine. So my apologies there. I figure while I'm drawing and learning to draw, maybe other people can kind of learn with me. Okay. Oh man. As always, I'm trying to find kind of like that center of gravity. Where is she leaning in? Where can I put the force? You know? I have to be really kind of. Line weight is so important. You don't want to do too thick of a line for an anatomical part of the body that isn't proportional to it. That's tough to explain, but I think you know where I go with that. These models that have like this long flowing curly hair, it's always a nightmare to draw, isn't it? Kind of have to imagine how to render it in a short span of time. And I'm almost certain that it takes a while to kind of learn. Okay, I need to speed up here in terms of just capturing the full body. There we go, that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's right, Drake. It is an awkward pose for the shoulder and the arm to be drooping like that, but there is tension if you really pay careful attention to it. shoulders and knees. I need to come in a little harder with that curve of that underwear here, like that. I'm really tempted to just, sometimes I get, I'm not sure if I got it right, and I'm almost tempted to just whip it open and trace it. But at the same time, it's a habit I don't want to build. Sorry, a habit I don't want to really feed. Okay, here we go. Hello from Brazil, Marco. Hello from Brazil. Just doing some gesture drawing. I hope you can join me. Really laid back. Take your time. Just take what you need out of it. And take it from there. I'm learning to draw myself. Don't be too hard on yourself. I definitely made her a little too big for the canvas. I'll shrink her down a bit. There's something going on here. Doesn't feel right. Okay, we're down to 2 minutes. I am going atrociously slow today. Maybe too self-aware. I just need to loosen up. I'm not sure. See if I can get this in time. Okay, a little tricky, but done. I think. I don't know. Down to the last minute. That was it. Down to 10 seconds. Folks, wrap it up. 10 seconds. The hair, I'm not even gonna try. Curly, long hair can be very frustrating. Can you see this? Okay, good. I was worried this image would get cut off on the sides. But we're looking good. Let's do this. This is our first 20-minute pose of the day, so let me just fix this. Label as appropriate. This was a little tricky, but I seem to get my mojo right with this one. This one's a little clunky. Okay, let's see if I can redeem myself here. Not an easy pose, so take your time. There's a lot going on here, a lot. I'm kind of sit back and figure out how I'm gonna approach this. Oof. Yes, Atharva, yes. A very dynamic pose. I believe we would call that quite the observation. Not easy to capture, definitely. There's some twisting in that lower abdomen pelvic region, which is really throwing me off here. I'll figure it out. I'm just trying to model it in my brain here in 3D. just hit the 10-minute mark. If you're new and you're kind of new to drawing and stuff, don't let poses like this discourage you. They can be discouraging because they're so difficult to draw. But please believe me when I say just your mind's ability to render it and kind of all the problem solving you're doing right now will pay off in the future. This is the human body you're staring at, so your brain kind of understands what it's seeing. It's just trying to re-render it out for that brain to hand coordination. That little connection. Sorry, gonna move my mic a little closer. So that little connection, that takes a while to develop. I'm so tempted to just draw over it. I think I'm gonna do that. Yeah. just so I know where I'm going. At least thankfully we have 20 minutes to really just tackle this. I'm just not happy with my line work for it, that's all. Go. 3 minutes, folks. Hang in there, 3 minutes. A very tough pose. Don't get frustrated if you're kind of stuck. I would say just flip your seat back. Study the pose a bit and then go back at it again, but you don't need to just keep drawing. It's a damn hard pose to render. I've already made a couple of mistakes myself, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to fix them. It's just the twist I've kind of messed up in. It needs to be a sharper twist, and I don't know if I really want to bother. Down to the last minute. You're almost there. Hopefully it doesn't get too harder than this today. Just thinking. How are we? Seconds. Okay, that's it. You can take a deep breath. That was a very intense pose. I'm just to see if my alignment was right, but I'm gonna have to leave it with that and do a little bit of a post-mortem after that. Okay, next 20-minute pose. A lot, not as difficult, but you still have a lot of overlapping. So keep that in mind. Okay, take care, Drake. I'll catch you later. She's got really long fingers, so do the best you can. They'll probably throw me off a bit, but in terms of just how they join with the hand, we'll see. This figure seems to be not as difficult as the previous one, but to be all honest, it has its own unique problems. The obvious one is all the overlapping anatomical parts. Hopefully, we've kind of overcome that. I do believe I have most of the line work down and somewhat accurate. Hope everybody at home's faring well. Sorry, folks, down to the last minute. Should have given you a little more heads up. But here we are. Finally, the end. Got quite a few, painful poses today, didn't we? Anyways. It is what it is. I think that needs to be way higher. Wow. I'm completely off here, but there we go. 20 seconds, wrap it up. Hopefully you're a little content over what we've drawn. Okay, that's it, folks. Sorry about that. We're out of time. Okay, yet another intense pose, and I haven't done any kind of shading today, so kind of disappointed. 20 minutes. We've had a couple of tough poses, so don't be too hard on yourself. Okay, this should be a little easier, a little straightforward. You can get a bit of flow with this going on. Let's do this. Okay, folks, we're down to the last 3 minutes. Quite the intense session. Okay, that's it. We're down to 15 seconds. I guess we're not getting a break today. It's been quite a few tough poses. This one I shouldn't say that. This one was relatively easy compared to the other two we did, but I even got a little bit of shading in, so I can't complain too much. Okay, this is it. The last pose of the day. 30 minutes. Thanks for hanging in there with me on this nice morning. To some of you, this might be the full drawing day, but hopefully to some of you, it's just a morning warm-up. That'll be something. Okay, I'm gonna get these up on Discord. I put the timer in now so people have a rough idea how long it takes. Okay, let's continue. This is quite a beautiful, elegant pose. For 30 minutes. Definitely take your time here. And I'm gonna figure out how to do this quite. I'm gonna pace myself here a bit. It doesn't make sense to rush it. I should really get in the habit of using a finer brush, but anyways, there we go. It's interesting. Let's fix that here. Too large once again for the canvas. She's quite spread out, so you're gonna have to really squeeze it in. Drawing at night. Adorable, what time is it there, buddy? That's okay, I draw at night sometimes too. It's obviously not as well, obviously not as scientifically optimized as drawing in the day, but better late than never, my friend. Better late than never. You can end on a good note. This is a beautiful pose. One of these days I'll figure out fingers. I really will. Came out pretty nice. Yeah, 9 p.m. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not sure if that's under your standards late. Some people sleep at 9, some people sleep at 12. I don't know what your typical sleep time is. The only thing about drawing at night is the screen is going to screw up your sleep cycle, that's all. That is assuming you go to sleep right after this. That'll definitely play with games with your REM sleep. If you cool down a bit, you should be okay. But from my understanding, you're not supposed to jump right into the bed right after a screen. I don't know about this. I'm kind of I feel like there needs to be a bigger gap. Whatever. I'm gonna leave it and hope for the best. Funky going on here. Let's try that again, like that. Yeah, more like that. Sometimes it's tough to nail that curve, eh? Especially for the legs. Hip needs to be a little more bony, so do keep that in mind. Yeah. Calves are my bane, buddy. Calves are it's just trying to get the right. I think a lot of people cheat with just doing a circle and a square. For calves, kind of like this. And then the leg. That's a horrible way of doing it, but you know what I mean. They kind of just. Like that. But really, calves have such subtle curvature to them. They can end up looking really bad real quick. Also with calves, I think I have yet to reach that point, but line weight is so important. You kind of want the outer calf muscle to have a little stronger line weight than the inner. Like that. See how the outer one has got a little more stronger strokes to it? That's ideally what you want. How am I gonna do this? I'm gonna come back to that hand. Not impressed. She's kind of spread out, right? She's all legs spread out, arms stretched out, so you have to give yourself a lot of canvas space, unfortunately. And that's not easy to coordinate all that space. I've had to resize her multiple times too, so that's kind of throwing me off as well. We're just at the halfway mark. Might get some shading in here. We got lots of time left. Folks, let's wrap it up. That's the last 2 minutes. I'm quite happy with this pose. I got a little bit of shading in, so I'm not gonna lie. Something I've been hesitant going down that road, but it looks like I've kind of come together quite nicely. So I encourage everybody, if you're a first time or you're one of the more veterans here, hop on the Discord server and upload your artwork for the world to see. Hopefully, shouldn't have done that. Hopefully you can see everybody else's and contrast and compare and see how everybody approached their artwork a little differently. This is, where are we? My bad. There we go. Quite the interesting dilemma I have here. Okay, there we go. 30 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes, 30 seconds is what you have left. Thanks everybody for joining me this morning. Not much else to say. It was a interesting drawing session. I started a little rough, a little more aware than I usually am, but it's something I'm working on. And I hope you kind of walked away with a couple of lessons and you kind of got just a little bit better than you were yesterday. That's the whole point. It's all about incremental improvements. That's it. We'll wrap it up there. Everybody have a great weekend. I'll be back Monday for some portrait drawing, and then we'll continue as usual Wednesday and Fridays. Do check the schedule. And I do want to get into some illustrative work. I might whip open a stream Monday evening or Monday night. Just keep an eye on that. Keep an eye on the about page and the schedule. I try to update it at least every other week and keep it updated for the month. Okay. Take care, everybody. Have a great weekend.